And any coach who doesn't lead you back to what feels right and true for you is not a coach I can motherfucking get behind. There is guidance available, both internal guidance and people who will bring you back to internal guidance. And you do not have to go around following rules and substances. I don't know who these people are telling you guys crazy things. I don't want to know, and I don't need you to tell me. So the thing is that this life, and how do I say this without giving you the wrong impression? Like, this life and this business is work. Of course, it's work. It has been tremendous amount of work. But it was all work I wanted to do. It was work that felt right to me and good to me. I didn't ever do work because someone said I needed a funnel. I don't have them, or a better ad, or that I need to focus less on one social media channel and more on another, or to grow my email list. I very much didn't focus on that for a very long time. It is, and I still don't really focus on it all that much. I just let people opt into the Boss Lady Meditation series when they find my other meditations, not rocket science. My point being is, if this whole thing is going to take tremendous reworking of your thoughts and feelings and energy around business and money and what it means to make an impact, if it's going to be work anyway, why would you choose to do the work that doesn't feel good to you, that you don't want to do, when you could do the work of getting behind what your heart is already saying? Your heart is already speaking. Let's get behind that. Just remember that what feels right to you is all that actually matters. Ask for guidance every day. Get clear on what you want and ask for help. Ask for next steps. I always say, God, I want this and this and this and this. What would you have me do? I'm willing to do my part. What do I need to know? And that matters a whole lot more than any fucking other thing on the planet. And you can be, you can create, you can have, you can do whatever you want. And I know when you're starting a business, or growing a business, or deciding to take it next level in a business, I know this because I did this. There's a lot of who am I to do that? Who the fuck am I to have a 6-figure business, or a multiple 6, or a 7, or and now multiple 7-figure business? And at every time you choose to go bigger, and this is from the very first day you start, to the first program you put out there, to the first time you sign up, to the first course you release, to whatever your version of the things you want to do is, every single time you raise your price, you decide it gets to be easier, you change your hours, you delegate, you hire new people, all the things that allows you to expand into where you're going. It's normal to feel crazy. I remember this so well. It's normal to feel crazy as you choose every expansion. And the truth is, you're worthy. So when you sense you have work to do, a gift to give, a way to contribute, a way to help people, when that's how you feel, then in my opinion, you have to be supported. You have to be compensated. It's that whole thing. We don't ask for too much. We ask for too little. I believe, and I've said for years, the whole universe rejoices with you. A choir of angels sing when you decide to go bigger. You decide to take it to the next level, when you decide you're worthy and that you will do the thing this year or this decade or this month, this day, right now. We need you now. So I was thinking about the cell, and I was thinking about the people who are going to be signing up to various offers in the cell, deciding to manifest money for the first time, intentionally deciding to hold their relationship with money, deciding to get their first course out there, learning how to launch and sell. I do it, which is clearly effective, and how I do it, what my team does, and all the things that are in Sell From Your Soul. And I was just going through thinking about the offers, and I'm like, man, these people, the women, you right now, probably, who are thinking about one of these offers, you have to decide you're worthy. You're worthy of your next level life. You're worthy of putting your stuff out in the world. You're worthy of being compensated. You're worthy of doing the thing you long to do and dream of doing and feel to do. You're worthy. And sometimes investing in a course, or diving into a program, or exposing yourself to new information, new energy, you're can I really fucking do it? Well, you can. You can, And I know you can. I know you can. I know you can because I know what it felt like when I wasn't sure if I could. Like 2011 wasn't that long ago. And I felt crazy for starting a business. I felt crazy for putting it out there on the internet. I felt crazy for putting a website up. Like the industry there weren't a lot of coaches. And I'm like, holy shit, what am I even doing? Like, what am I even creating? Like, what even is this? I felt crazy when I raised my prices. I felt crazy when I decided that I was going to be specific with the kind of clients I worked with and that I was only going to work on certain days and I was going to have to delegate this and that and the other. I felt like a lunatic a lot of the time, but especially at the beginning, but I just did it anyway. You know what I mean? Like I just did it and I trusted my heart and soul and desire and I listened to the people who resonated with me and I like saturated myself in the content of the people who had what I wanted and I just relied on my inner guidance and what I felt led to what I wanted. And I don't know where it cut me off. But to be honest with you, I don't feel crazy all the time anymore. Now when I have a bigger dream, a new income goal, a new desire for how my life goes, I understand this is the process. This is the work. You decide you're going to do something that's wild and unprecedented. And you don't care who doesn't get it or who it makes matter or who thinks you're crazy. And you just do it anyway. And that's what you do. And like, now I just do it all the time and people kind of expect it of me and I'm kind of known to do things and like, oh, that was a really smart way and she's going to really monetize that well kind of thing. And it's how I live now. But you have to understand that it wasn't how I lived. Like I remember, you guys, I don't think I've ever told this story. Here we go. Didn't expect this. I remember signing a lease for a car while I was in grad school for my Mini Cooper. And I could afford the monthly payment. I was nannying. I was doing different things. I could afford the monthly payment. It was fine. But the down, I couldn't super afford the down payment. I used all my money in my savings account on the down payment to the point that I really had like no money left that month. And like, I needed money. So I went around my house and I found every single thing that I could return to a store. Like Target will probably take this back. Walgreens will take this back. CVS will take this back. Oh, the shame. And I went around my house and I found all the things and I put it in the trunk of my car. And like when I would be like doing my daily life, I would go back and return anything I could to get cash or to get it back on my credit card to get a few $100s in my account to function. I don't know. I don't think that's my lowest point, but the point being is like, I wasn't always this life I live now, this life, this business, this house, all of it, like, didn't look possible. It didn't look like I was where I was going. Living in an evolved perspective with money. I was always resourceful. You can hear that. But like, I struggled in a lot of ways, a lot of times. And this at all ever. Multiple people that I was close to from my hometown were wildly unsupportive when I started my business. Like, unsupportive, said things like, you're gonna do what? Like, people did not get it. And I stopped fucking talking to people and I did it anyway. So, you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. You can do this. I believe in you. Your desires were placed on your heart for a reason, on purpose, intentionally by the divine, and it is your job to walk them out on the planet. And if one of my offers is what you feel led to help you do that, they're all available now. Final thing I want to say to you, don't listen to people who tell you things that make you feel limited, restricted, not good enough, that you're internally flawed, that what feels right to you is fundamentally wrong. Love yourself. You have to decide that your messages are worthy, that your content is worthy, that what you desire to do is what the world needs from you. That's what it's going to take. So anyone telling you anything but that is not someone who I would let lead me around. Or that you're overall not good enough. Don't listen to those people. Being limited, like the energy of limitation and restriction and holding back is the opposite of what it's going to take to do this thing.